There we are. Yo, SGR crew, welcome back for another VIP interview. And this time we've got the lovely Kat Calling in the house. How you doing today, Kat?
Hey, I'm good. How y'all doing?
I'm doing fine. I've been up since 5 a.m. Got a bunch of stuff done this morning. So I was just happy
Love
enough to
that.
stay up late enough to get you the links on time.
Yeah, no, I appreciated that part.
Yes, absolutely. I wish I could have got them to you earlier, but I'm going live almost every single day.
Oop, hold on. There
And
we go.
it's either Mondays we do beat making, Wednesdays we watch battle raps, and Fridays we go live stream in like 6 7 hours.
That's tight.
It is nice, but every day I'm not doing those 3 days. I'm doing an interview, so
Yeah, so
it's
you're like
constant.
back to back right now.
Absolutely, but it's something I love doing, so I don't really consider it work.
Cool.
Yeah, absolutely. How about you? You're full time music artist now.
Yeah, so I do like a lot of my solo singer songwriter stuff, but I do a lot of commission work and like ghostwriting on the side for like a site called Downright that I work for, and I can get commission pieces there. Or I like to do a lot of odd jobs. Like lately, I've been working on a horse ranch because I can. Like I do a lot of work for trade, to be honest. But it's just
Nice.
like fun. I just whatever I think is fun or interesting. I don't really have a lot of bills, so I'm lucky to whatever money comes in. I get to kind of do weird shit like that, to be honest. So
Hey,
yeah,
a lot of people ain't that lucky to be able to just be
I
like,
know.
you know, that's like a free soul, like a true free soul.
No,
Like you can walk this earth
it's
and do the
lucky.
things you love to do. That's freaking awesome.
I know. I really feel blessed to do it because I like for a long time I was like struggling on the grind, like doing stuff so much, like just trying to keep up. And then I was just like, this isn't for me. We need to do something different, because this is not the life that I align with. So I just made it happen. But I'm lucky to be there in that position.
Yo, Marissa, Andrea, Jay,
Andrea, hello.
Runak, welcome. I imagine you're on your phone, right?
I am.
Okay, so you probably don't have the chat pulled up.
No.
Okay, no worries. Because if there's any questions, which bring them questions, I'll let you know
Yeah.
what they are. Absolutely.
Yeah, cool. I appreciate that. Yeah. So,
Yes, ma'am. In fact, you're the only third female so on the channel as far as interviews, so I appreciate that too, man, because
cool.
I do everything I can to push the female artists, man. Like it seems
Cool.
like there's not enough, push out there. So I start every Friday stream off with women. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, yeah, no, that's a good thing. I don't know if you're familiar with the campaign Book More Women, but they actually
no.
like they're a campaign that tries to get festivals to actually book more women acts because they'll literally break down the list and show you what percent of the acts are women, and sometimes it's only like 3% of these big festivals are hiring women musicians, and it's like,
Yeah, and you're
so
and if you're not saying, "Hey, let's bring this chick in," you're missing out. Cause
true.
sometimes it's the best shit you ever heard.
Literally, but
Literally.
there's a lot of misogyny in the music industry with that, where like I would say like bias, where they would book men bands over women bands that are sometimes better. So I'm like, so it's good that you're on that wavelength already. We appreciate it.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Because I tell you what, man, like if you're look, I don't know what the percentage of women artists are versus men overall,
Right.
but even if it's close to half, you're missing out on a lot of great music. You know what I'm saying?
50% of it. Yeah. Like
Right.
literally, yes. Just statistically, it's stupid.
Facts.
Mhm.
So, what got you into doing music?
I've literally, like, this is not even a joke. I've just been singing since I was a baby. I used to sing into my baby monitor and try to get my mom to come watch me. Like, there's videos of me as like an infant. Just when I learned that that was a camera, already started from the beginning.
That's awesome.
I've just always just been a performer. I don't know. It is literally my lifeblood. I couldn't imagine doing anything else. It just is me. So I've been doing it my whole life.
It's like breathing for you.
Literally, I would probably die if I couldn't do it.
I,
Which
I
is
I know there's a lot of
Thanos
artists
away.
out there that feel the same exact way.
I'm sure.
Facts.
Yeah, but we all say the same thing too. It's like kind of annoying because I'm like, I wish I like loved math or something that made more money out the get go. Because this shit sucks for a really long time. Trying to like, because you bare your heart and soul to people, and then you get little payback a lot of the time. So you're like, but you do it because you love it, not because obviously like you want to make money and you want to do those things. That's the goal. But it's a labor of love for sure.
Absolutely.
100%.
And you put your heart on the track.
Oh, it's scary as hell to put out a song where you're vulnerable and then you're like, oh, these are personal experiences and now they're yours also. And you get to just have a perception of it, and it's no longer my art. It's now yours once I give it to you. Yeah. It's no longer my song. So it's terrifying, honestly.
It's our song.
Yeah, literally. But whatever you make of it is what it becomes a whole new composition.
Absolutely. Because there are, you could say a thing one way and I can interpret it a different way.
100%.
Yeah, absolutely. Yo, and Rude Knock, another artist, he wants to know where you're from.
Well, I grew up in Sheridan, Wyoming, really tiny little cowboy town. I lived in Minneapolis, Minnesota I moved there for a little while, and now I'm here in Vegas. But those are my 3 homes, I call them.
Nice. How you liking Vegas?
I've been here almost 9 years. It's cool. It's cooler when you're a local because the Strip is stupid. Like, don't go there if you come here. Go to Fremont. I'll save you some money out the get-go.
Nice.
But I like Vegas because you get winter for like 6 months. It's great. So it's like fall weather for 6 months. And then you get like 3 months of hell, but the rest of it's like 60-degree weather. So I love that for me.
Hey, that's perfect for me too. I'll wear shorts and my slides all day. No problem.
There you go. You would love a Vegas winter.
Yo, Uncle Patriot, man. Thank you for that dono. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. He said sub to everyone here. That's what's up. And for those just piling in now, this is Cat Calling. It's Calling, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
I didn't know if it was Kalling or Calling, but I went with Calling.
Here's how you can remember. It's not even my real name. It's like just a play on feminism, like cat calling a girl.
Right.
But I retook it and flipped it.
I like that shit.
Yeah.
Her details are in the description below. She is a vocal artist and she is amazing, y'all. We're going to get into a little bit of it too here. Absolutely. Absolutely. Wild Boys in the chat. Hey, Rue's in the chat. What's going on, fellas? Bubs, how y'all doing, man? I hope everybody's having a great day. Thank you for coming through and hanging out with us. Is there maybe a song you would like us to play first on your list?
Honestly, I mean, everybody really likes Lonely. It's the first single I released last year, and then Wish You the Best is the new one. But like whatever you want, it's up to you.
All
but those are the 2 newest ones, so
let's share that screen. That way we can all play along.
Yay! Yeah. The Lonely music video I'm really proud of. So I mean, you can put that one on.
And I have watched that one.
Yeah, that song is actually I put photos of every single person that ever did me dirty in that music video, so there's a lot of pettiness in there if you like petty. Is Aries season.
Hey, let's go. Yes. Yo, this is Cat Calling, Lonely.
I know the feelings that I'm hiding in my mind. All the hateful things you say, and they won't stand the test of time. I've got my wits about me, finally I grew a spine. You should know one thing about me, you can't keep me in the lines. Babe, does it make you feel ashamed that you turn me up this way? Hear me when I say, when I tell you it's over. I see clear when I'm sober.
This is a jam, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
Already got the fire emojis in the chat. Let's go.
Yeah. I love it.
Daggers in my mind. What I once desired, smell a ghost inside a gown. But I'm like a roaring fire. I'm
I like you sitting there with a glass of scotch too. That's fire shit. Or is that whiskey?
It's whiskey. Part's coming up.
Babe, does it make you feel ashamed that you tear me up this way? Hear me when I say, but when I tell you it's over, I see clear when I'm sober that I'm missing the old me. I'm better off when I'm lonely. Now I'm so much stronger, 'cause I'm my father's daughter. Don't try and chase me. I'm better off when I'm lonely. I know I'm not the only who's good at being lonely. There's worse things you could show me, 'cause I'm better off when I'm lonely. I know I'm not the only who's good at being lonely. There's worse things you could show me, but I'm better off when I'm lonely.
Hey, that was Cat Calling. That was Lonely. Hey, the chat is tearing them up, bro. We got the fire
Yay.
emojis.
Thank you.
You got Jane here talking about being aroused by the knife. The whole nine.
Oh no.
Right?
Go back.
Right?
I'd like to point out, if like that very last scene in that music video is it's kind of crazy, but that's actually my wedding photos from my actual wedding. Is the very last picture of that because it's about my divorce. So I went balls to the wall and went, let's go ahead and get this shit petty as fuck, you know?
Right? Hey,
Yeah.
you got to put it out there. You got to put it all out there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, I don't even know what inspired me to do that, but I was just like, I was thinking about like those true crime documentaries where you see like photos of people, and I was like, what if I did a play on that where I had like me growing up and like all these people that like burned me, and then I end it with my divorce, because it's like you see me kill myself in the music video, right? Like I stabbed the chair and then I'm bleeding metaphorically. So I was like, let's do it. Let's go. You know?
Yeah. Yo, Victoria, thank you for that dono. I appreciate it. How are you doing today? Thank you for stopping by. This is Kat Calling. Her information is down in the description below. Make sure you hit them links and enjoy some great music. I believe I have your Spotify in there too, so definitely hit that Spotify.
Please. I'm trying to bump those plays for me, please. Like,
Absolutely.
I love that. Thank
in
you.
fact, I'm gonna probably throw after this meeting we have here. I'm gonna probably throw a few of your tracks on the old Spotify playlist.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Kat, I've recently been incorporating some melodies into my tracks, and I would love to do a song with you, Bub says. Hey, that's what's up.
Yeah, if anybody wants to, like, you know, reach out, like, I will take work if I find it like interesting enough, like if I can vibe with it. But if I don't feel like I'm a good fit, I don't do it. But like, I would love to hear your ideas. My email is in my Instagram, like, contact thing. If you find Kat Calling on Instagram, please shoot any inquiries. I'll check them out and see what we can do.
That's one thing I didn't do is put your Instagram or Twitter in.
That's okay.
I'm
actually banned. I'm banned on Twitter forever, so don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Holy shit, that's right. Yeah,
I got banned for bullying racists online.
Oh.
I was telling them to kill themselves. So.
Jesus. Hey,
like, I look real sweet and innocent, but I'm kind of an asshole.
Hey,
to the people that deserve it.
That's the thing, man. You can't let people walk on you, man. You got to stand up for yourself, right?
Well, they were bullying a friend of mine and like stuff, and so I was just like, honestly, the world would be better off without you because you're a trash person. And then I got banned.
They're like, nope.
I was like, sick. I love that for me.
Right? Let me get that as my picture behind me.
Literally, I should honestly, I might just make that a background on Facebook. Like, you're banned on Twitter.
Facts.
Your account is permanently suspended. Yeah.
Just you going like this. Thank you.
But yeah. But
Jay, what is
I'm
going on?
yeah. No, but my Instagram is Cat Calling with the K's too. So whatever the YouTube is the same as the Insta. You'll find me on TikTok like that too. So
Yeah, it pops right
yeah.
up.
Yep.
Jay, my dude, what is going on, man? We were cat calling today. The details are in the description below. Help yourself, my dude, and enjoy some great music.
Yay.
I wanted to ask you, who are your influences growing up?
So I'm actually a huge country music fan, and I play a lot of it. I love it. So I love Leanne Rimes. I love Loretta Lynn. I'm a big fan of Shania Twain. Let's Go Girls will get me to punch a wall and like get out in there. I love Paramore too. I'm a big Hayley Williams fan, like massive. That's vocally for me. Michelle Branch too, I would say. But like otherwise, because I do play guitar, I'm a big John Mayer fan. I've always really liked Led Zeppelin too. Those are like my top. That's like my top there. So
I like it. That's a great list.
yeah.
There was only one person, the last lady you had mentioned. What was it?
Hayley Williams from Paramore.
After that, I think.
Let's see. I said Loretta Lynn. It might have been that. I don't know if you know her. There was
my mom
John
loves Loretta Lynn. She likes Patsy Cline and shit like that. She be listening to all that.
I love that old country, like Dolly Parton. I love that. Shania Twain, maybe. You talking? Was that who? Or Michelle Branch.
Michelle Branch. Yes. Thank you,
yes.
Jay. The biggest stoner in the fucking chat, bro, brought the name back. Yo, that's what's up.
Yeah. I forgot if I mentioned her too, but yeah, she has that. You would know you would know it. She's got some. She's like huge. You would know her songs if you heard her.
Okay. Yeah. Sometimes I don't pay attention to song titles or names. It gets me in trouble sometimes because people will be like, "Hey, you ever heard of this?" And I'm like, "No, it doesn't sound familiar." And then they send me the song, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I've heard this."
She does that song that's like, "If you want to, I can save you." That whole like. It was super popular. It's in every TJ Maxx in the country now, so you'd hear it.
He said biggest stoner. Who's the biggest? Now it's going to be Unknown and J Tree fighting for biggest stoner award.
Awesome.
I like it.
You'll win that over me because I am not a stoner.
How you like that coffee? What kind of coffee you drinking over there?
Well, it's in my Starbucks reusable cup. It's actually homemade. I just like put some generic Walmart cold brew in the fridge overnight and then some oat milk, and that's just what I do.
Oh, nice.
I like to save. I save money. I don't like to spend if I don't have to. And I'm just like,
I feel you on that.
Thrift savvy. Yeah.
Because I usually don't buy shirts that cost more than $5. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I will spend money on clothes because I spend a lot of time in them, but like, and that, eventually, like, you buy cheap shoes, they die, so you buy another pair, and it's like, then you end up spending more money.
Yeah.
But like stuff like this, like these little comforts, I'm like, no, we're home making it DIY for life.
Facts.
I'm not spending $8 on a latte. You can piss off.
Facts. Because I tell you what, that's the one thing I will not go cheap on is shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't. You can't.
You go buy some Walmart shoes, that shit lasts 3 months.
If that. Mine, I had a pair of slides from there that like busted out in like 6 weeks, and I was like, cool.
Damn. You're like, there goes $15. Should have just paid another $15, got some Nikes, and they would have lasted.
I'm saying.
Right? Because I have my Nikes. I mean, I slide them on so the backs is all worn out of them. But I've had them motherfuckers for like 5 years, bro.
Yeah.
And they still got tread on the bottom.
I got a pair of Harley Davidson boots I got on clearance like 7 years ago. They're real leather, but they have lasted me. And they only recently started to kind of shit out on me. But like, it's just little things like a zipper I can replace. And I'm like,
right.
I spent $60 on those, and I was like, that's a great pair of boots.
Hell yeah. I mean,
you're
going to pay for quality. Let's just be honest. A t-shirt, I could do $5,
sure.
Whatever. If it blows out, no big deal. It was $5, but they generally last. I like to take care of my stuff,
Not, a lot of people don't these days. Like, I feel like because it's so easy to replace stuff and we're in an instant gratification society, it's really easy to just be like, well, I'll just buy another one. I'll just buy another one. And it's like, you get in that mentality, and I'm like really big on like planet sustainability too. And like, you look at fast fashion, that's what they call like stores like Forever 21 or those like little mall brands. Yeah. They're pumping out clothes so often, they're just ending up in landfills. And I'm like, we gotta like do something different because that stuff just like piles up and we're killing the planet with it. And I'm
Yeah.
like, it clogs up rivers and it like destroys habitats for animals. And I'm like, you should start thinking about where you consume from as like efficiently but also cost effective as you can. I get it, not everyone can afford everything, but just stuff to think about, you know, because you can make an impact.
Now, I'm a big fan of donations too, so I'll take my shit.
Thrifting.
I take my shit to Goodwill, you know.
No, for real.
Yeah, because I used to work. That's where I was working, was Goodwill. You know, I did all their online shit. And
that's cool.
Yeah, it was cool, man. I really enjoyed my work because I don't like really dealing with people and the public and shit, you know. So if I could do something behind a computer, I'm happy as shit.
That's funny. I get that though. No, I because I mean I'm on the autism spectrum, so like I'm really good at like masking and being social, but man, it drains my battery so quick to be out in public, and I would much rather just be behind the screen. And like I can do this because it's not as intimate like in real life, like in person, but like
a concert, like a show.
I literally have to take 2 or 3 days to recover sometimes after a show because of the energy I put. It's pretty hard. So, you know, but make it work.
Heck yeah, because I tell you what, that's the thing you love, right? So you're gonna make sure that
it's all I care about.
I ain't gonna book back-to-back shows, you know. I'll do one or two a week, you know, type shit. See, smart as fuck.
I do plan to tour eventually, like hopefully coming in the fall. So I have to like really like I'm gonna have to figure out how to pace myself on that, and like, you know, how much energy can I spend? Like we're already in the process of planning like how I'm gonna do that. So
I feel you on that. That's part of the absolute plan, you know, the whole path. So yeah, you're gonna like we were talking before the show, and we were talking about naps, you know. We're both big fans of naps, you know.
I want one so bad. I'm thinking about it. And after this, I'm taking one. I'm like, it's getting me through this. I'm like, oh, you could go to sleep soon. Don't worry about it.
Hey, to be honest with you, I was looking at the clock. It said 10 o'clock in the morning. I was like, oh, I only got 2 hours. There's no way I can get a nap in right now. You know what I'm saying?
And you wake up groggy as fuck. Like, don't know what year it is. Yeah.
Facts. Absolute facts. Yo, Larry, Kahuna, welcome. Thank you guys for coming through. I appreciate y'all for real. Thank y'all, man. In case y'all don't know, this is Kat Kalling right here, female vocalist.
Hello.
Extraordinaire. Details are down in the description. Go play that music up. Also, I didn't put her socials in there, so it's at Kat Kalling on
everything.
Instagram. Yeah, everything.
And TikTok.
Okay, nice. TikTok. I don't have a TikTok. Damn it. I always forget the TikTok.
Well, it's pretty much like knocked the music industry on its ass. Like it's like necessary these days to have one, like as an artist. So it's like you have to, because Instagram's algorithm is dying hardcore. So
absolute family, brother. Family, Larry. That's what's up. J-Tree wants to know if you believe in the paranormal.
Oh, big time. I mean, I got my X-Files shirt on, first of all. I'm a huge... I've had some creepy experiences, and a lot of my friends like to call me a psychic because I do read tarot, and I have an astrology business as well. Part of how I make some of my money.
Nice.
My friends call me, they call me a spooky bitch all the time. They're like, how do you just know stuff? I'm like, I don't know. I just be knowing. I don't know. But
See,
I don't call myself that. They call me that.
I'm a big believer. Like I know for a fact everything in this universe has a vibration frequency, right?
100%.
So I'm a big believer in like auras and shit like that. So even though I might not be able to see your aura all the time, I am really good at reading body language. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. No.
So just in your eyes alone will tell you, you know, if this person is good, if this people have evil intentions and shit like that. So I could see that being easy inlet for you to be able to bring all this outside shit in.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you think about it too, like if everything is like energy and stuff too, that's why I believe in ghosts and stuff, because I'm like, if energy can't be created or destroyed, it just is. So where does it go when someone dies? I'm like, I'm pretty sure you can tap into anything. And I don't know if you know much about like the quantum timeline and stuff, but I can get too into this. Like I will info dump on this all day, but they say that time is more like a circle instead of a line. And basically everything is happening in the past and the future and now at the same time. So all these timelines all exist on top of each other. So it's like, why couldn't you jump timelines and see dead people and shit like that?
Or
I don't know.
dimension.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I mean, they talk about like that Mandela effect stuff that I just think that's just time travel.
That Mandela shit, yo, sometimes
It's
I'm like,
spooky.
I'm like, no, that's what it always was. But then sometimes I'm like, no, that shit was different.
Yeah. The Cookie Crisp dog really fucks with me. That one specifically. Because I'm like, that is not what he looked like. And I will die on that hill.
I don't remember that one, but I do remember the motherfuckers
God.
talking about the box of chocolates in the motherfucking Tom Hanks film.
Yes,
Forrest
that's
Gump.
a line. And also, Luke,
Yeah.
I'm your father in Star Wars. Apparently, he didn't say that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it fucks with me. It also, E.T. phone home is not the line. It's home phone. That doesn't make any sense.
You got
It
my
don't make
home
no
phone?
sense.
Yeah, no, that don't make no damn sense.
No, it's wrong, and they're lying, and I'll fight them.
I'll fight them. She's like, I'll get them dukes
Yeah.
up. Get them dukes up,
I'll put you-
motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm always ready to scrap.
Yo, that's what's up.
I'm too short for that, though.
Hey, there ain't no you see Manny Pacquiao. That dude's short. He whoop somebody's fucking ass,
Yeah, I'm like Scrappy Doo. I'm out here like, let me at him.
right? Scrappy dudes, man. Them motherfuckers are the scariest sometimes.
5 foot fury. That's what they're gonna start calling me.
That's what's up. So, where do you see yourself at the end of this year?
It's a good question. So, I actually, on my birthday in February, I had a talk with myself because I consider that like my New Year's. So I do
Happy
my
belated.
resolutions. Thank you. But I do my New Year's resolutions on my birthday every year because I feel like that's my energetic alignment, right? So I was thinking about that, and I was like, I see myself on tour for most of the year and just creating. And so I was like, but also I see myself traveling a lot. So I'm trying to figure out like where we're going, like in that direction and how to incorporate that together. But, you know, I would like to have 2 or 3 more music videos out, a few more releases, and I'd like to just be on the road. That's where I see it heading.
Nice.
Like intuitively, I feel like I'm on that path. So that's what I think right now.
Do you have any destinations in mind that you'd like to visit?
I have a lot of people that want me to come to certain places. Like Denver is like a second home to me because I grew up in Wyoming. I got to hit back in the Twin Cities. I lived there for 5 years.
Yo, much love, Uncle Patriot. I appreciate you. Thank you for that dono, man. I appreciate it. You have a great night, and I hope you take that soundtrack with you in the description, brother.
Thanks for joining, everyone, by the way. I appreciate you being here. I don't know how many you're here, but hello. Thank you for listening to me.
It looks like you got like 9 in here.
Yay, cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Nine people I didn't know before.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, but that's the plan. That's the goal. Is just keep moving forward, and whatever steps I can take to make it a full time forever. You know.
Yeah. Well, you got to make it out to California.
Yes, I want to. That's on there too. So.
Now, I know everybody wants to go to L.A., which is cool, but you got to come up north too, Sacramento.
Yeah, no,
in particular.
exactly. Yeah, I got a lot of Canadian friends too that want me to tour up there, but I got to make that a whole event, so I got to figure that one out. You know.
Yeah, just do the Canadian leg.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be going back and forth, you know.
The Border Patrol is irritating.
That's a lot of customs checks, exactly.
Yep.
But
and I'm busy.
You're like, bitch, I am a superstar. Get out of my fucking way.
Correct. Don't you know who I is?
Right? That's some nice tattoo work you got there on your arm.
Oh, this is like 10 years old too. It's crazy.
That's dope. It's a skull, like fish?
It's a sea monster.
Okay.
So when I get tattoos, I like to tell the artist, like, do you have anything like you want to just draw? Like I like people take creative freedom when I work with them, because I don't like people that go in like to hairdressers and they're like, no, you're gonna cut it XYZ. Like if you're good in your field, I want you to just create. I'm just really about free flowing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I kind of told him I wanted like a sea monster. I told him what I basically like, and then he just drew that for me. So I don't know. It's one of a kind.
That's
No one
fucking
else has
awesome. That's what's up.
Yeah.
See, I got my my stamp, my San Francisco Giants
Oh
stamp.
yeah. I think this is the newest one I got in Minnesota. I thought this one was cool.
Ooh, arrow through the heart. Ouch.
Yep.
That's fire.
Very emo, like me.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. You gotta put the fucking
Nope.
emotions out there, man. People vibe with that shit too.
Yeah.
Any busking stories? What's that?
Oh, like performing on the streets and stuff. Like
Oh, okay.
when you like, basically you the guitar players you see on the street. I never busked really. Something about it feels so scary to me. I've just never put myself on the street to do it. I commend people that do, but that freaks me out. I'm like,
I can see that. I can see that.
yeah.
I mean, it's one thing,
It's
like
too
you
much.
said. It's one thing, like you said. You know, being behind the camera here and talking to a bunch of people. But if I had to do this like in a room, I don't know if I could do it.
Well, busking just feels like a bunch of wild cards too, because it's just people on the street walking up to you. Like it's different if I'm playing a show,
True.
I have time to prepare and stuff. But man, that would just like energetically just drain me so quickly, and I'd be so stressed out. I couldn't do it.
Andrea
No,
said,
good.
if you ever come to Montreal, Canada, she will be there.
Yay! Yeah, no, she's Andrea's been super super supportive and sweet, so I always appreciate her. She's always around, so we love Andrea.
Shout out to Andrea. She's actually the one
Forever.
who
She's the
set
goat.
up this interview.
Yeah,
Thank
because
you,
she's
thank you.
awesome.
Facts.
She was real sweet. She sent me this is kind of like sad. My friend, my best friend killed herself a couple years ago, and
My
I came home one
condolences.
day. Yeah, Laura was cool. But I had come home one day and I had just a picture of me and Laura like etched into wood, and I didn't realize it. And Andrea actually sent that to me, and it's like one of my favorite gifts I've ever been given. So that was like really thoughtful. I have that hanging up in my house, girl, just so you know. That's been like a prized possession of mine now.
That's
so.
love, man. That's love.
Yeah, it was super sweet. I like sobbed my little eyes out when I got that, but it was cool.
That leads me to this whole next part that I wanted to get into. This is perfect. The bond between supporter and artist. You know what I'm saying? These bonds with these, you know, no label, you know, independent artists like yourself really have a tight bond with their support. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I do. I feel lucky because I feel like people. I'm really good at making connections with people. I feel like maybe it's because I have the inability to fake deepness. I can't fake surface level shit. It like irritates me, and I'm too awkward for it. So I'm always getting like on a real level with people. I overshare a lot.
I do the same.
Yeah, it's like not in my blood to be inauthentic. So I make really good friendships with people that become supporting me, and I just like, I mean, I have a whole group of moms out in West Virginia that I met on a Fallout Xbox group that I play with, and they love me and support me and help me pay for records all the time, and they're always it's just like, it's cool because I'm not saying that other people don't have that experience, but in mine, I feel like I have a literal family that keeps growing and growing, and it feels like a support system. They're not just fans of my music; they're like people that I care about now.
Right,
So
and that's why I use the word supporters instead of fans, because the people on the radio got fans. You know what I'm saying? Next week when that motherfucker don't put out another record, they ain't gonna think about like where's that Lil something record. You know what I'm saying? When you go off the radar, though, they probably message you 50 times a day, like, "Hey, you okay? You doing all right?"
Yep.
You know.
Yep, I get those texts and messages all the time, like, "Hey, you haven't posted 2,000 Facebook stories. What's wrong?
Your thumb's doing okay over there?"
Yeah. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. No.
That's freaking awesome. But that's that real love, man. And I appreciate everybody out there that just takes the time to share something or, you know, like something. That's fucking love, man.
Well, it's like you can't buy that anywhere. People that really genuinely care about you. And I'm somebody that like doesn't shy away from anybody I meet. Like I'm not like a judgmental person. So like anybody, I will bring anybody into my circle too. And I see a lot of musicians sometimes like being really particular about what their fan base looks like or whatever. And I'm like, why do you do that? You're literally like closing yourself off to some really cool people just because you're like judgmental of like looks or energy or like what people are into. And I'm like, no, I want a bunch of weirdos like vibing in my circle because I don't care. Like, you know?
I'm a juggalo, so if you know,
I don't know a lot of them.
Okay, well, one thing we do is you a juggalo. I don't know you, but you my fucking family. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck who you are.
It's funny because Laura, my past friend, she was just like, she really loved juggalo culture. She wasn't a juggalette by any means, but she always really fucked with it because she was like, they're just so wholesome and nice to each other. And she would always talk about, she's like, I have to go to the gathering one time. She's like, I want to go. She's like,
man, I gotta go too.
Funny.
That shit would be a fucking experience. I'll be randomly looking at something at a store, right, on the shelf, right? I'll either be wearing an ICP shirt or I got my tattoo on the back of my leg, you know, Hatchet Man tattoo. And I'll just hear from the other side, whoop, whoop. And I'm like, what up, fam?
Like
whoop, whoop. Yeah, and I don't know who the fuck this person is, you know, and come up and be like, yo, what up, fam? You know, type shit. Exchange phone numbers. I mean, people all the time. It's crazy.
Yeah, dude. I've always thought that the hate that the Juggalo community gets is so stupid because I'm like, why y'all hate? Like, what? Because it's a club you can't get in, but you could get into if you wanted to. But
Absolutely,
like, they're just vibing.
Yeah,
but they're just vibing. Yeah. Why do you like leave them alone?
I mean, we like some crazy hardcore shit. We let the music do the killing for us, you know. And but we ain't like, no pushovers either. Don't try to fuck with us.
Yeah, no, I respect the community. I'm not part of it by, you know. But I recognize the family for what it is, and I've always thought it was a cool energy. So it's like, that's what I'm saying is like, I don't get being mean to people or judgmental. I think it's just so fucking lame. I don't deal with it. And the second I see someone judging someone, I just instantly, they're just the ugliest person to me I've ever seen.
Right.
And it's putrid.
I don't wear a robe, and I ain't the last person we're going to talk to. You know what I'm saying? So I can't judge nobody. I lived a fucked up life when I was younger, you know, like I was a meth head and I stole shit and I was just a piece of shit, you know, and I paid for it in a lot of ways, but I figure this way, you know, like now, if I could just treat everybody with dignity and respect, that'll come back. And even if it doesn't, so what? I'm doing my part.
Well, you know, this is something, so like I have a background in psychology education because I got really into, like, I wanted to be a therapist for a really long time. So I started, and something you're saying is something I talk about all the time is like people always, they get defined by their past because people don't allow them to show up who they are in real time anymore. And I really hate that as a society, we're not about rehabilitation anymore. And I feel like a lot of times people just go, oh, you were a piece of shit back then. You're always a piece of shit. Or like, and people even like how the way you talked about yourself too, I feel like there should be more kindness and graciousness to your experiences. Cause like, yeah, I mean, like if you were into drugs and stuff, I also think addicts themselves get too much hate in society. But like I said, I'm a very empathetic, compassionate person. And I feel like if someone's making strides and they're doing better, that's all that matters. And that past version doesn't exist anymore. So like, let the new you talk, allow you to show up who you are now. You know, that's how I feel about that shit. But, you know, I could talk about that all day.
No, I feel you. And I tell you what, the conversation is completely easy. So I appreciate you. You know, we vibing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is I can get along with anybody. I don't care. You know,
that's how I feel. I don't care what class you from. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what sex you are. None of that fucking matters, man. I pretty much categorized people into two groups, and I know SJR crew hear me say this a million times, but you're either asshole or you're not an asshole. And I want to hang out with the not
That's
assholes.
That's good.
Right?
Yeah, like, I mean, unless you're like a funny asshole, you know, like
right.
Me,
but there are exceptions to the rule, of course.
Yeah, but I think that's the way you should do it. Is like, okay, is the person authentic? Are they a good person? Are they doing well? Are they not hurting other people? I'm a harm reductionist. That's what I call myself. So, you know, like if you've done bad in the past, it doesn't really matter if you're doing good in the present. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, within reason, obviously. Like, I'm not like saying like, you know, excuse rapists or something, you know, but like, no. But you know what I mean? Right. Because there's going to be somebody hears that and they go, oh, so you, no, I don't. Shut up. Don't twist my words. This is what I mean.
Yeah. Don't try to put words into my mouth. That's the craziest shit.
I get so pissed off when that happens because I'm like, homie, I said this very clearly. Like,
right.
You know? Yeah.
Diesel Water,
But
Desiree, thank y'all for coming through. We got Cat Calling in the house tonight. Yeah,
hello.
boy. I say tonight because I'm usually but today we are in the middle of the
Yeah.
freaking day. The sun is out,
Unfortunately.
right? We had
Yeah,
like a
no.
cloudy day for most of the day yesterday, and then like in the afternoon, the sun came out. All of a sudden, my house got like 83 degrees. I was like, I
It
can't
is
breathe.
uh it's 91 right now on my truck
Mm.
thermostat. So hell yeah, Vegas.
Hey, shout out to the desert
Yeah, no, for real.
because it's gonna
For
be
real.
32 degrees tonight.
I know it'll probably be like 70 because now we're in the summer. You
Oh
get
yeah.
spring for like 3 days, and now we're just summer weather. It's coming in.
Hey, that's what's up. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
almost like California. You'll get maybe a month of
Mhm.
like spring or fall, and it goes right into winter or summer.
Mhm. Yup. Woo.
Kahuna wanted to know the top 5 people that influenced you. I know you've already covered this, but he came a little late to the party.
Yeah. If I had to pick top five, and I'm not just spitballing, I would say Haley Williams from Paramore is probably my end all be all. Like I love her. I think what she's done is incredible. Michelle Branch for sure. Big Loretta Lynn fan vocally, and then honestly, I'm gonna put my grandpa on that list though because he's always really supported me and wanted me to do well, and like he's just gonna be an inspiration to me like in general.
That's what's
And
up.
I also have been really inspired by like John Mayer and what he's done with guitar work, and I think he's really incredible. So that's what I would put
She's
in that
also a
list.
musician. She plays guitar. And do
Yes.
you play any other instruments?
I played saxophone for 13 years.
Nice.
I played in a jazz combo for a really long time. It was kind of fun. And I can play piano. I'm teaching myself that more. It's been difficult for piano because couple things. I'm going to just give you some shock value. I accidentally shot myself in the hand a couple years ago with a pistol. You can't really see it, but
That
it went
is a
through
shock.
right. Yeah,
Yo.
but it went through. It was a little 25 caliber. It went through my ring finger here, blew off my wedding ring at the time, symbolism. I didn't break any bones. I didn't break a single bone though. The surgeon was like, "You shot yourself at a Goldilocks angle," and I was like, "I'm good at everything I do." He didn't think that was funny. He did not think that was funny. I was in a cast for 2 weeks. So this hand is just barely getting its range of motion back. And then I got hit by a semi truck 2 years ago when I was in a little Chevy Spark. So now it's been hard because I have like lasting nerve damage in my arms. So,
Oh
but
my goodness.
I'm trying to rehab with learning piano right now because my hands go numb and like they're shakier, and so I'm learning piano, but it's like kind of a fucking long process right now, but that's not even, that's just kind of like what I'm doing for rehab. So I'm trying to learn how to play piano is my point.
That's
Sorry,
awesome
I
though.
ramble.
Hey,
Yeah.
no, that's good. Now I know why you got a truck.
Yeah, 100%. I was in a little Chevy Spark and I didn't die because I'm like super protected by the universe. Like I make a joke that I have 9 lives, but I've used 3 of them, so I've only got 6 left. So I got to be careful. I'm running low, but I got this big ass truck because I was like, we're driving a boat down the road. Like we're not dealing with that. I'm traumatized.
Bet. I mean, I see those little smart cars on the fucking road. They're little 2-door. They're no longer than like
Yep.
maybe 7, 8 feet long. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Dude, do not get rear-ended in that thing.
No, the only reason I think I didn't get squished is because I had a bike rack on the hatchback and it blew the back window out, and this blizzard wind pushed me off the freeway.
Oh shit!
And I like ended up in a ditch. But like, dude, it was like, yeah, I'm like lucky to be topside for sure.
Yeah, I'm glad like life-ending shit happened. That's crazy.
Yeah. Like my injuries, they're bad, but they're like manageable, which is lucky for me. Like I said, I'm super protected and blessed. Like I still get to do what I love to do, luckily. And that would have been a real kneecapper if it hadn't worked out that way.
I think you were saying, I don't know if it was before we got on stream or not, but you said something about working at a horse ranch. How you love horses?
I love horses. I used to do rodeo as a kid, and like, because I'm from Wyoming. I've been in therapy the last few years, and they're talking about like healing inner child things. And something that I always loved to do as a kid was be around horses. So I've actually been volunteering on a ranch doing stable work the last like few months, and like getting acquainted and learning how to ride again, and like horseshoeing and all of it, like stable work. It's just I'm trading my labor for the lessons. So I'm getting free horseback riding lessons and things while I take care of her this lady's stables and stuff. And it's like really fun. But that's the kind of stuff that I do, you know, like when I'm telling you I do like free spirit weird trade stuff, I'll just, if it sounds interesting, I'll go do it for the experience, you know, and I'll trade my physical labor for it.
Hey,
I don't know.
you're the type of person who seems like you're driven, you know what I'm saying? You have
Very
a lot of
much.
drive in you. So if there's
Hmm.
something out that you want to experience, you're more than willing to set your
And
labor
make it
aside
happen.
and let's go. You know, I'll do
Yeah,
my
like
thing. Let's I want this.
yes, that's exactly like I I think a lot of people think you have to have money to do stuff, and I'm like, there's a lot of people willing to trade like what you have in like for what they have. You just got to find those people, you know, like, but
Yeah.
I'm not paying a cent to go do all this stuff, but I'm not getting paid a cent either, you know. So
Yeah.
there's ways to do the shit you want to do. You just got to be creative,
You
you know.
can still barter to a point, you know.
Always, always,
Um
always.
especially if you're dealing with people that are not in corporations. Like if you're dealing with mom and
Hmm.
pop shit, like you can
Yep.
definitely get the barter on. As
Yep.
far as like a whole society, it's not even possible because so many different types of people in this world. And
Hmm.
I may want a couch, but that dude who's got couch, he may want a car, but all I have is plants. You know what I'm saying? Like now I gotta go
Right.
find a motherfucker who got a car and I gotta train plants. Like it just seems a little complicated, you know?
It can be, but that's why I like to do people that need work. I'll just go work for free for the experience a lot of the time.
And see,
It's
that's a
not
great
easy.
barter, yeah,
Hmm.
because time is valuable and
100%.
labor's valuable, and people generally don't want to pay the labor rates nowadays. So if you could do something in trade like that, you're in.
It's just it's worth it to me, you know, like some to other people what I'm doing may not be worth it, but it's my value is that I want to get back into horses and I want to reconnect with who I was as a kid and do all this stuff, you know. So that is worth it to me to go volunteer on a at the stables this lady has, you know. It's
Absolutely.
whatever you think is worth it. I recommend trying to be more open minded to anybody who wants to experience stuff, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. B
Hmm.
Mad's in the house. What up, B? How you doing, man? B Mad Creative. If you need any artwork done, hit my dude up. Hit my dude up.
Cool.
Yeah, he's good and he's cheap, bro. In fact, during this thing, he'll probably make you a nameplate and send it to your IG.
Cool.
Everybody, he does everybody, man. He don't play. He,
It's like for a free sample here.
yeah, just show a little love, and then you can put that tag on your videos or whatever.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, hell, most of the stuff he made on my channel is all be mad.
Cool. I love that. See, I've got a graphic designer out in Minnesota I've been working with for like 8 years, and like I actually hadn't met him in person until I went back for my birthday in February, and then I got to meet him in real life finally, and it was cool. He does all the artwork with the tarot symbolism on my Spotify. He's done, and
Nice.
so yeah, he's really good at what he does. It's interesting stuff.
Yeah, you got to shout out to the graphic designers out there, man. They make that shit
Yeah,
look
Laser
good.
Wolf.
Laser
Yes.
Wolf. There you go. Shout out to Laser Wolf. What did he say? He said, "Since you're in Vegas, what's your
Hmm.
favorite casino show if you had done some?"
So I don't actually go to the casinos because I live here, but I I don't go and see any like the reoccurring acts, but I did see a Cirque du Soleil show a couple years ago called Caw, and that was really cool. It's like the family friendly one. It's like the G-rated one where they did like this whole story and they did acrobatics, and it was really neat. I do recommend any of the Cirque du Soleil stuff. It's cool. So
I've seen bits and pieces of their work, like on,
it's
video.
cool.
Yeah.
It's super wild to watch them fly through the air and do all of that. I like kind of like the older stuff though. Like I really like Circus. I'll go watch those stupid little circus acts in there for free sometimes, and those are fun.
Yeah, absolutely. They get crazy in there with
Hmm.
that trapeze, man.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Vegas. I've been to, of course, Reno. I've been to Vegas. I was only drove down the strip, parked at my boss's house, spent the night, and then drove to Sacramento because we were coming from like where the fuck we were coming from? Oklahoma.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry. I took
I was
you
a
off.
traveling salesman for a while.
Yeah, that's a rough life.
Yeah.
because you work on those commissions a lot of the time, and it's like,
The money was good. But it's
hmm
just being away from home and living in motels. That shit sucks.
especially when you don't feel like you have a place to come back to that's yours. It's really disheartening.
Yeah, because
Feels disconnected.
you share a couple hotel rooms. You know, there'd be like 5 or 6 dudes. So it'd be like 3, sometimes 4 people in the same room, and it's like, fuck, never a second.
Yep.
E
Oh,
Brown
sorry.
is in the house. Alley Cat is in the house. Alley, come here, come here, give me a big old hug. Come here. Yes, Alley, how you doing? How you doing today? I hope you're having a great day. E Brown's in the house. Yo, thank you for coming by, my dude. He said, I've been to Vegas once, and I love it for the food, not so much else. Playing blackjack
Yeah, the
as
food
well.
smacks. The food's great. I'm telling you guys though, hit Fremont Street though. If you've never done it, that's where it's cheaper, it's not as tourist trappy, it's still cool. You get downtown Vegas. It's just as fun.
That's the old strip, right?
Yep, it's that Fremont down there where you get like Atomic Saloon and like all that. But see, I don't
Nice.
really drink too much anymore, and I like the Pinball Hall of Fame out here. I'll spend days, hours of my life playing pinball just on a boring day. I love
I
it.
love some pinball. Actual pinball
hmm
machines, those are some of my favorite shit.
Well, if you've never been to Vegas, so when you come here, go to the Pinball Hall of Fame because it's like a giant museum of old pinball machines throughout since like the 70s and all this stuff, and all the money goes to charity. And they've got old arcade games from like the 30s.
Ooh.
Like it's super cool. It's the coolest place in town, and it just takes quarters, and I will just sit there for hours on a random day that I have time.
Hey, that sounds like a good ass day.
It's awesome. My dad and I go there every time he comes into town.
That's the one with the light show over the top.
No. Oh, yeah, Fremont is. Fremont what you're
Okay.
talking about? Yeah.
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 Because I seen E said Fremont is dope.
Yeah, it is. Fremont smacks. That's the place to be.
Let me say. Andrew says you need to plan a trip to Vegas. Yes, yes, and yes. What kind of music do you do, Kat? Would you like to get into another song?
Yeah, sure, if you want to.
Okay. She's a vocalist, musician, and all around great person. Those
Thank you.
details are in the description below. Absolutely. We fucks with you, Kat. You nice person,
I try to be. I don't think it's worth it to not be. It's stupid.
right?
Costs $0 to be nice.
$0. You're absolutely right. Plus, you gain a friendship.
Yeah, I'm saying. I don't
Absolutely.
care. I'll be friends with anybody. Like literally, I do not care. As long as you're cool, we're chill. You
Facts.
know?
That's absolute facts.
That's how I look at it.
You want to do this one with Echo? I haven't
Sure,
heard
if
this
you'd
one.
like to. Yeah, that's my song GFY where he did a feature on it, and that's the lyric video there.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. We got Cat calling an Echo on this. Hey, that was GFY. Go fuck yourself.
Yep.
I love it.
Yeah,
Cat
see,
calling an Echo.
Yeah, people always like think it's funny because I have kind of like bubblegum pop vocals, and then I'm like out here being like, "Oh, fuck yourself."
Right? That's what made it
It's
great for me.
juxtaposition, you know?
Because I'll tell you what, after hearing the last song, right? Like it was really deep, emotional, it was very full of content, right? Not that this wasn't, it was also full of
Right.
content, but in a much different style. And I
Yep.
fucking applaud you on that.
Thank you.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get just a one trick pony out this woman right here. Hell no.
Nope.
She's gonna hit you from different angles. You got fire emojis in the chat. Marissa said your
Hey.
vocals are beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Emmanuel Brown saying nice vocals. Larry even said I could sing like this in the shower, laughing my ass off.
Good. I love it. Maybe you can fill in for me on tour.
Right? Very reminiscent of Flyleaf. Love it.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Diesel Water said, hey, yeah, that's what's up,
Wiley's
man.
cool too. I like Lacey's vocals a lot.
Yeah, y'all are showing much love in the chat. I wish you could see the chat. That would be awesome.
Oh yeah, no, I appreciate. I feel it though. Like it's okay. I just I had to be in my car because I can't. I get terrible reception in the house. Even my Wi-Fi sucks. So,
Wi-Fi's like, I'm not working today.
yep, 100%. Yeah, no, it's not. It don't like me out here.
Are you out in the country?
No, I'm in just like a weird pocket of the city, like right here,
Oh,
where just my service is ass. I don't know.
y'all, why is this the ass part of town? Come on.
Literally, I'm like, come on now.
You
What did
know
I
we
do?
we need extra internet over this in this area now,
Yeah, yeah. Give me twice the internet, homie.
right? Shout out to
Sweet.
Trauma. Shout out to my dude Trauma. He's over there doing his live thing, playing some music for the people. That's what's up. I appreciate
I
Trauma.
give a
That's my
shout out to
homie.
my trauma too, all the
Hey,
time.
Trauma, humble beast. That's for sure. Shout out to the network. So, what do you like to do when you're not working on the ranch or making music? You know, what do you like to do with your free time?
Free time for me, I don't know. Like I just do whatever I want, kind of like for the day. So like I like to play video games, but I get so like because I'm on the autism spectrum, I get hyper focused in weird niche things, right?
Yeah.
Not to say weird, but I get hyper focused. So like for a while I'll be like super into video games and I'll be super into doing that, and then I'm like, okay, that's not cool anymore. Now I'm gonna get really into loose leaf tea and learn everything I can about that. Like it's just whatever I feel compelled to do. So it's like whatever I'm like hyper focused on at the time is what my free time is filled with. Like right now, I'm learning minor video editing stuff for fun. So I'm trying to figure out how to do better TikToks, like filming, lighting, like sound and stuff like that. I'm learning that right now for free time, but it just depends. It depends. So
So
I just whatever
learning.
seems interesting. Yeah, I like to learn. Yeah, I guess that would be like what the basis is there.
That's
I like
what's
to
up.
learn stuff in my free time.
That's
It's
what's up.
fun too because I'm like, oh, now I just know how to do that. Cool.
Right? And some things like when I started this channel, I had no idea about anything. So I was like,
Right.
where do I start? How to on YouTube. Let's go. You know,
Exactly.
you can literally how to anything you want on YouTube. It's really amazing.
YouTube University. It's what they call it.
Facts. Absolute facts. Said, how soon did you need that plate? Yo. B Mad just want see, I'm telling you, he just wants to create for people, man. He's like, here's some shit for you for free.
No, it's cool. I
Like
think
that's
that's cool.
love.
Like, no, being like cool like that and just like and doing those things are really nice. Like, I always appreciate when someone does something nice. I can recognize the time.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Learning in your free time is very valuable. Absolutely, Marissa. Absolutely.
It's the best thing I think you can do for yourself is to like if you're interested in something, go like research it, like look into it a little bit. If it's just something you've ever wanted to do, because I always find like it gives you confidence, like, oh, I could probably do that. I could probably make this happen. So
And he said, got to run. I'm out. Glad I got to hear some of your music, Cat, and catch
no,
your
I
interview
appreciate
with
it.
Sack also. That's love, man. I
Thank you for
appreciate you,
showing
brother.
up. I appreciate it.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Can you see that?
Yeah, oh, that's cool. That's cute.
With the flames behind it? That's nice right
Yeah,
there.
I like how it's pink. I like pink.
Hey, that's what's up.
That's cool.
Try something
I'm
new.
always
Learn, tell her, try Video Leap for fast editing with ease on a phone.
video leap.
Video
Okay.
LEAP, yeah.
All right, I'll look into it because I've been using Splice and it's like real basic, bare bones like editor. So I'll try it out.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
Pug Mama in the house. What's going on, Pug? How you doing? Working and listening. That's a great job. That is a great job. I hope you're having a great week, Pug, for real. So you grew up in Utah.
Wyoming.
Oh, Wyoming. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Same thing. Don't worry about it. People either say Montana, they say Utah, they say wherever else.
How was it
No
growing
love for
up?
Wyoming. It was boring. It was super boring there. I had, I think, 17,000 people in the entire town I grew up in. And that's like when it got booming a little bit. It was boring, but it was still fun because like I feel like I learned how to make friends that like lasted, like because you had the same people forever. So it
Yeah.
really did a lot for like relationships and like, I had an okay childhood on paper, it was pretty cool. I thought everything was nice. It's a lot of cool scenery and a lot of beautiful like mountains and stuff.
Did
But
you
it's a weird experience.
was your teenage years there as well?
Yeah, I was born and raised there. So I left there when I was 19. Well, I lived in Texas for like literally 2 years when I was like 6 and 7, but then we
Okay.
came back there. So it was like, I don't really remember that much, but yeah, I grew up there. And then when I was 19, I moved out to Minneapolis, and I feel like I was raised there. Like I got to be away from, I'm pretty open about this, but I have kind of a toxic mom. And so like, she was kind of abusive and emotionally. And when I finally got out in Minnesota and got away from her, I was able to like kind of be my own person. And that's where I really feel like I grew up was there. And then I've been here now in Vegas for 8 years. So
And you love Vegas.
Vegas has been good to me. I'll say that much. I am kind of getting like stir crazy. I want to go somewhere else, but I do like it. I don't have any dislikes about Vegas. I love it here. So
Hey, that's what's up. Kuna
hmm
wants to ask any future projects or collaborations you want to plug.
I don't have anything that is in the works right now, but the second I do, I'll post about it ASAP.
Hey,
The only thing is, I think I've started to get a full band together for a show that I'm doing on May 4th here in Vegas. So that's kind of cool. I got that going on right
hey,
now.
that's what's up. If you're in the Vegas area, make sure you look up Cat Calling.
Please, I'd love to meet y'all.
Absolutely. I know a artist. His name is Jay Fructose, like the syrup.
Okay.
He is in Vegas, and he's kind of like a comedic rapper. But
Oh,
he's a
cool.
but he's a really good gambler, and he's always in the casino with his phone.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, he's like, dude, like he'll play roulette and he'll play fucking slots, bro, and he'll go in with he'll be like, I got $10, we're going in, and he'll come out with $100, and he's like, I'm
That's
up,
awesome.
let's go, let's go home, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's how you have to do it, though. The second you win, you go, that's it, and you take off.
yep, because you
That's how
just
you
put
keep it
that
in
shit
check.
right back in there.
That's what they do. Yeah, I've seen
Hmm.
people gamble their paychecks away, and I get real sad when I see gambling addiction. Like, because I just see any kind of addiction, I get sad for it. But it's real predatory out here with the way they make the sounds on the slot machines, and it activates your
All
reward
the
center in your brain.
all the blinking
Yeah,
lights and shit.
it's real. It's people get Vegas all the time. They'll come out here and then they don't leave, and because they lost
Hmm.
all their money and they can't get back.
And then they
So be
live
careful with that.
underneath the city. You
Yep,
see that? See that
in the
shit?
tunnels. Oh,
Yeah.
so I've actually been in there before, and like my ex-husband does a lot of like before we split, we were getting a lot of involvement with the homeless population here with Food Not Bombs, doing food shares for them, and so I've
Okay.
actually met a few tunnel people before. They're very their way of life is kind of is intense, and it's yeah, no, it's a very survivalist mode down there. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. I watched a documentary. Some guys
Hmm
went in and they're like, "Don't point the camera at them dudes' faces; they will attack you." Like
Yeah, no,
they
you
don't
just have
play
to
that
treat them
shit.
like you just gotta treat homeless people with like respect because a lot of them get like dehumanized by society, and
Right. Right.
you know I've made friends with a few that are around my area. Like I like to get to know them when I can because I again my empathy, I just have so much empathy for people, and I'm like I just see how much they get treated like shit, and I'm like, for what? Because they're poor. Like it doesn't, I hate the I'm not going to give him money because he's just going to do drugs with it. I'm like, dude, so are you. So like, why do you care? Like, shut up.
Right.
Like, you go get drunk and loaded on the weekends too. What is it difference? Because he doesn't have a house. Like, shut up.
Yeah. I feel you
I
on
just think
that.
stupid and stupid.
I don't mind going in, like if I'm going in, if somebody, there's usually somebody sitting out at 7-Eleven, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind. I'll go in there and grab a sandwich Be like, here you
Yeah,
go.
exactly.
You know, no
Yeah.
problem. Motherfuckers be hitting me up all the time. Hey, you got a cigarette? Yeah, no problem. Here you go. But I roll my own
Yeah, no,
cigarettes, so it only costs me
oh,
about
okay.
$25 for 2.5 cartons.
Oh,
So
yeah, that's the money saver there.
exactly.
I always encourage people within reason, like if your safety's at jeopardy, like don't do it. But if you have the time to sit down and just chat with a homeless person, it's like I've seen homeless people get on their feet because people treated them like humans again. Like one of the people that I know, the more he has friends here that are like, in the city, I've seen this guy now get a job and he actually has a steady income, even though he doesn't have a house. He still has money in his pocket. So he's still homeless, but he's able to eat now on a regular basis. And I really can't stress enough, if you have the ability to speak to someone like that, it can change lives just with just being connected to somebody,
Yeah, because
So
we're all humans. All we want is like
literally,
companionship and acceptance. Like really,
literally, like that's it.
that's it. And that's the whole thing, man. Like, it's going on everywhere. The homeless thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Getting worse.
and it's getting worse every day, and especially in the warmer areas. Because you got summertime, 24, 12 months a year, damn near. You might have to sit through a couple of rain. That ain't shit. Go back to New York, type shit. Like, go sit in 3 feet of snow and be homeless. That's a different homeless.
Yes.
And it's
entirely.
It's not easy on any of them. I know some homeless people.
Nobody. Yeah, exactly.
They'll come over every once in a while, and we'll be sitting outside because I like to fucking rebuild Hot Wheels. And
cool.
Yeah, so we'll take them apart and take all the paint off and repaint them and add things and take stuff off. Yeah, it's pretty nice, man. It's a cool little hobby.
That's so random. I like that. That's the kind of stuff I think is interesting. Like that little tidbit. That's a weird thing. I don't know people do. That's cool. That's interesting. That's fun.
I appreciate that. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We'll spend all day out there, and sometimes I live in a trailer park, so
Okay.
it's not in a great part of town, so they'll just come wandering through sometimes. But sometimes there's like ones people we see on a regular basis. Some homeless people we'll see in the front of 7-Eleven, and we talk to them and stuff like that. So they'll come through, smoke some weed with us, have a couple hours of music, and then they'll go back out and do their thing.
I promise you that's probably more valuable to those people than they'll ever be able to articulate, because like I'm telling you, like, I mean, you've seen it, if anybody sees it, like just the way that they don't even get looked at, and like the loneliness is one of the biggest killers of people in the United States and anywhere, so it's like I don't know, I try, obviously, like I said, within reason. I understand as a girl sometimes it's not as safe to do everything, but like within reason, if you feel you could do it, like I always recommend it. Dudes are a little bit easier to be able to talk to random people,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's true. I talk to a lot of random fucking people. That ain't no lie.
Yeah, it's just so dangerous sometimes as a girl to even just walk outside alone at night,
Right.
So like I said, within reason, don't go putting your safety in jeopardy. Like,
it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was talking to this guy. No, like,
yeah,
it should have been 2 o'clock in the morning, right?
Exactly. Like, use common sense and use your intuition. Always trust it, but like, if you can do it, that's what I'm saying.
And at times like that, it don't matter if you're a dude or a chick. Your ass gets stabbed.
Literally,
anyway.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Like, what were you doing in a dark alley at 3 a.m. with $600 in your pocket cash?
Right.
That was not a smart move.
Right.
Not a good move, bestie. Not the move. Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to rethink life choices.
Yeah, you stand out front to wait for the Uber, not out back.
Yeah, you don't go out behind where there's no lights. Go in front. Yeah. Some people be doing dumb shit, and I'm like, how'd you get dressed today? Like, come on. We got to move this along,
I feel you. I was driving yesterday, and I usually don't get like weird when I drive, you know what I'm saying? I don't get like road rage and shit like that. But yesterday I was like, what the fuck is going on? I'm sitting through the drive-thru, it's fucking taking forever. Get in front of a slow person. I'm just like, what is going on today? This is crazy.
It's that Aries season energy.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting crispy.
It's blocking my Libra shit.
Oh, are you a Libra?
Yeah.
Okay, so you like that balance. You like that peacekeeper energy, huh?
Yeah, I pretty much give everything a lot of thought.
Yeah, that's a I don't know if you've ever run your full birth chart, but I run an astrology business too. So like I like to look at it. You have a whole wheel of signs. I don't know if for anyone who's listening, you have like way more placements than just like your sun sign. So like because I'm a Pisces sun, but I got an Aries moon and a Leo rising. So like I've got those three signs that are really big in my personality. Like if you believe it and subscribe to it, obviously. But like it's really interesting to look into that stuff, you know. So
Well, I mean, from my own life experience, knowing about the Libra and shit like that, I've always been the person that, you know what I'm saying, like, I take my advice and I'm either yes or no with it. So it's like, I'll weigh my options and be like, fuck it, I think I can get away with it. You know?
Oh, I love it. I'd be interested to see your full birth chart though, because you might have a lot of Libra placements if you're very much weighing the pros and cons all the time.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to just see where that stands. I'll send you a link on Instagram. You can fill it out and show me it, and I'll look at it. It'd be interesting.
Hey, that's what's
It's
up.
fun. I like doing it anyway because it's cool to look at. Oh shit, my bad.
That was almost like jumping off a cliff.
Yeah, I know.
Just,
Look, I fidget a lot. You know, I do like a lot of stuff, so I'm fidgeting in here because this is what I do.
You're
stimming.
good.
Called stimming. It's called. So I like move things and.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Well,
I knock my phone over a lot.
Atari Gangster, I am so glad you showed up, my dude, and I am so glad you put on shorts and a shirt. That's amazing.
Hell yeah.
That's amazing. You
Both?
got dressed for
Wow.
us, my dude. That's love.
That's so nice of you.
For real. You don't know how many
love that
live
for
streams
me.
I sit here in my underwear and watch, bro. That's too funny.
I could never. I'm too worried if I died like ugly. That's my ghost outfit forever. So I'm always looking good because I don't want to be like haunting people in some like PJs or something. It's not the vibe.
I never thought of about that way. That's fucking awesome.
That's the shit I think about. I'm like, if I die, is that how I become a poltergeist? If I'm pissed off how I looked, I'm not trying to do that. You
Right,
know?
because they're always in the clothes they died in, right?
Literally, like, and I saw a meme the other day. It made me laugh. Speaking of this, it's like, why are ghosts always from the 1800s? It's not like a 2007's ghosts yelling like it's Britney, bitch, down the hallway. You know, like. And I was like, I want that ghost in my house.
Tari said, "Well, you asked how retarded folks got dressed, so."
Oh no! You said that.
Oh, Tari.
No.
Yo, you brighten my day every time I talk to you, my dude.
That's funny. Oh my gosh.
You're a good man.
No.
Gotta change his bloody apron.
Oh, not the bloody apron.
Right? That's the last thing you want. You can't cook in that.
Literally, that's a health hazard. I'm telling Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, you don't want to hear from Gordon, man. Gordon will let you know. He don't give a fuck if there's a star-studded table or not. He's gonna scream at your ass right in front of him.
Yeah.
What kind of shows you like to watch? I know you like X-Files.
Yeah, I like sci-fi. I'm a big Pokemon fan. I got like a massive collection of that shit all over. I like Supernatural. I don't know if you guys seen that show.
I haven't.
It was created by
seen it.
Kim Manners from the X-Files made that show also. So like it's kind of got Monster of the Week stuff on there too. I like that Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. I like spooky stuff. So like things that are like supernatural or weird. And I really liked Weeds. The show Weeds was good. So all you stoners should watch that one if you haven't yet.
I think I watched the first episode of that. I have never finished it. Thanks for reminding me about that.
That show gets fucking crazy.
Does it? Because I remember,
Yes,
the first episode, I think she was like a happy homemaker wife, right? And then all of a sudden she started like dealing weed.
Well, she was in the first episode. She's peddling like dime bags to kids in the thing because her husband died and left her without any and she needs to make money.
That's right.
Yeah, but that show goes a million miles an hour and it's fucked up and it's crazy. And if you've only seen the first episode, you're not doing yourself justice. So
I gotta get back. I did have to go back and watch the entire Andromeda series though. That shit was fire.
I've been told to watch that. I gotta watch that one too. But I'm really bad at watching TV shows because I'll watch the same one over and again. Like I'm on my 6th pass of The Office and Futurama right now. So.
I tend to stick more to TV shows because the story's longer. because I'll sit there and just watch like 4 or 5 episodes in a row. And the
Right.
movie's only like an hour, hour and a half long, and it's like, oh shit, it's over. I want more. I want more of the story.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Yeah, those like TV shows.
Yeah. And Atari said, my Pokemon Go G. Hey, that's what's up.
Yeah, no, I have a Charmander tattoo on my leg. I can't like it's undercovered with my jeans, but like I'm a Pokemon like I'll show you my backpack. All the
Hey,
EVs on it. It's hard. It's blurred, but it's got all the EVs on it.
that's the actual
I got, like-
Pokemon with the. Hey, that's what's up.
I'm like it's one of my niche interests is Pokemon because we have the same birthday, 227. Pokemon is born on my birthday.
Oh shit,
So, yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah, so I've always been like really obsessed with it, even since I was like a little kid.
I was a little old by the time that came out, so I never got into it. And I haven't
think
really
I was,
gotten
like,
into
8.
anime.
So I don't really watch anime either. I just like Pokemon. That's
Oh,
it. That's
okay.
about it. And maybe a little bit of Dragon Ball Z because it was on when I was a kid and I'd fuck with it. But that's about it. I'm not like into anime like these kids are now.
Yeah.
Like I mean, like if that's your thing, that's cool. It's just
Facts.
not mine.
Yeah. No, but what I really do enjoy is the anime music that people make. Telling
Yeah,
the
it's cool,
story
right?
through the music. That shit I fucking love, man.
No, yeah, I think it's cool. Oh, they're actually wait. I did watch 2 animes. I watched Black Clover and Demon Slayer, and those were cool. Those are the only 2 that I did see that I was like, okay, I fuck with these storylines. So like, if you are looking for something that's neat, that's also like palatable to people who aren't into it, it's pretty good shows.
Okay.
So
I think I got
Demon
one.
Slayer is like depressing.
I think I got Demon Slayer saved on my list to watch.
Yeah, that one's like super depressing. It's basically like the plot. I won't spoil it or anything, but like basically like demons like kill this person's whole family, and then he tries to avenge his sister who's turned into a demon, and it's like it gets insane, and
Oh,
it's pretty
shit.
cool.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty cool.
It's really it's action packed, but also super depressing. Like the plot line is so depressing.
I just have a hard time watching cartoons that aren't funny. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because they're dramas. They're more, they're more of a
Yeah.
drama, and you got action
Right.
sequences and stuff.
Right.
That's the only thing that I'm like, ugh. And I think that Demon Slayer is subtitled English.
Yeah, they've got an English dub version of it,
Oh, do they?
and a
Okay.
Japanese, and then the Japanese subtitled versions as
Okay.
well. So
Okay.
they're completely different dialogues though. So whichever one you watch, you're getting kind of a different experience because the English dub is not as comprehensive as the subtitled one. So.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But there's but that's about as into anime as I've ever gotten is that right there.
Okay. Yeah, I learn a little bit every day. Even at 46 years old, I learn something every day.
Yeah. No, yeah. Cool.
Marissa said Death Note was a good anime. Hey.
Yeah, I've been told to watch that one too. Like, my phone's overheating in this truck. It's 91 degrees. You're about to get me
shit.
cut off on accident.
Oh shit! You must be dying in there. You got the AC on?
I've been turning it on and off and like hanging out before I go.
Okay.
It just is. It's where I gotta be. So
I appreciate you coming through,
yeah, no.
and you're welcome
I'm glad
here
having you.
anytime. So if you
No, I
got something you
appreciate it.
want
Thank you.
that's coming up and you want to push it, just let me know. Send over
Yeah.
the links and we'll get it on the list.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. That's cool. I appreciate you guys having me on and stuff. How long do you normally do these for these live streams?
I've done them. Travatos and I went 7 hours.
Well, if I'm just being completely transparent, I'm feeling my battery's starting to die, like socially. Like I've been talking for an hour and a half now.
Yeah,
so
it
I'm
has
getting
been an hour and a
sleepy.
half. Yeah, no worries, no
Yeah.
worries. Thank you.
Yeah,
I
no.
appreciate you for real.
Yeah, no, I had fun doing this. I'm just when I'm just this part of the thing. I'm telling you, when I'm just like kind of I can't do it. I can't do it anymore.
Hey, no worries. I completely understand, and I feel blessed to have you on the channel. Thank you
No,
very
yeah.
much.
Yeah, no, and like I said, catcalling on Instagram and TikTok. You guys follow me and tell me who you are. I'll follow back. Not stingy with the follow button. So
And is there
chat.
anybody you want to shout out before we take off?
well, Andrea, thank you for doing all that and being supportive. You're super sweet, and I always appreciate you. So I'll give her the credit she does, because she does a lot for people, and I don't know if she gets the shout outs she deserves all the time from everybody. So
Absolutely. Shout out to
uh,
Andrea.
I'll
Absolutely
just give her.
100.
That's the one and done. That's all I'll give out. So
Hey, that's the lucky few right there. That's what's up.
yes, we get one and done. So
Hey, again, thank you for your time. I know you want to get, into somewhere air conditioned, so
I'm gonna go
definitely.
take a nap. Actually, like we were talking.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, it's nap time.
AC nap time. Let's go.
Yes. 100%.
Hey, you have a blessed day. You take care of yourself. We'll see you soon, okay?
No, you too. Thank you so much for having me, and I'll talk to you guys whenever. So,
All right. Peace.
bye everyone.
Yo, SJR crew. Shout out to Cat Calling. Thank you again for coming through and hanging out with us. I appreciate your time. That's 100. Yo, SJR crew, thank you for coming and hanging out with us. For real. Allie, Andrea, who we got? Kahuna, Marisa. We got Atari and B-Mad. Pug Mama came through. Yo, we got all the love. Larry coming through. Heyru. E. Brown's coming through. Diesel Water showing up, man. I appreciate you, Uncle Patriot. Thank you for the dono again. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. The Victoria, thank you for the dono. Thank you. J Tree. Yeah, Unknown was up in this mug. Jay was up in here. Bubs came through. We'll be having an interview with Bubs coming up too soon. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Rude Knock, appreciate you, brother. Again, everybody, thank you for coming through, hanging out. I hope y'all had a good time. I appreciate that. Thank you, Allie. Thank you. It was nice meeting you, Kat. Oh, nice. Yes, we will definitely have her back on. He said 4:25. Shoot, I'm late. What are you late for? I hope you're not late. Is it 4:25? Yeah, it's 1:25 here. Dan Machi. Is it wrong to pick up girls in dungeons? This dope anime on game community. Yo. 420. Oh, okay. I got you. See what 5 numbers do? They could throw a whole vibe off. You guys want to smoke a bowl real quick? Come on, let's smoke a bowl. If you guys haven't had a chance to jump in the community tab, those of you who are members, and suggest what we're going to do for our first members only content, I think what we're going to do is we're going to do reactions to songs, but whoever requests the song jumps on a Zoom call and we do it live together. I think that'd be pretty cool. Let me know what you think. I know we can come up with other stuff. I want to buy a few shirts and do like giveaways with them. So there's an option on this Streamlab things. Another interview tonight. No, I don't have anything else planned for tonight. If I do, I might do some members only content. So I just trying to figure out what day would be the best day to do that. I don't know, because I would like everybody to be able to come through. You know what I'm saying? So I think time would be another. Right, Allie? That would be freaking awesome to have you on. Get you on Zoom. Talk about the song. That should be fire, man. That should be fire. Yeah, I don't know. We might do it tonight. I don't know. I just made the thumbnail for it. Let me know what you guys think. Hold on, let me pull it up. Can you guys see that? Or do I gotta? I think you guys can see that, right? Yeah, you guys should be able to see that. So that's going to be the members only thumbnail. I need to stop being lazy about stickers. You're always on that sticker grind now. That's going to be our member only live stream right there. It'll be the very first one. So, want to make sure that you guys can all make it. Where am I at? I'm right here. Okay. I know he'd be cutting out so many stickers. He'd be like, my hand's fucking killing me, man. I'm like, oh shit. Facts. Have you seen those reversed hinged scissors that when you press on them, they cut right here? You kind of press on them instead of like holding them in your hand cutting. You just kind of like cut like that. My friend's got a pair of those, and he trims weed with them hella fast. He's just like, I'm over there. I got a little tiny pile, and he's over there got a gigantic pile. I'm like, how you doing so fast? Yes, and that's going to be coming soon because I've been scheduling no Sunday interviews. I think the 10th is the first one where I won't have an interview. And I'm going to start not scheduling interviews on Sunday so I can do reactions, record shows, all that stuff in that one day. And then, that'll give you guys even more content, Oh, those are some pretty sharp scissors. And you can always sharpen them if you need them more. I bought a box of pruners last year, paid like $25 for 30 of them. Oh shit. Yeah, you gotta have sharp scissors. That ain't no lie. I can't wait tomorrow is Friday Vibes. Hey, that's right. We got tomorrow. And if you guys haven't been to the homepage in a minute, you'll notice all the upcoming lives. So I think I got 8 more out there now. So the next 8, including, Beatmaker Monday, Battleground Wednesday, and the Friday streams are up there. But you'll also see what interviews are coming. So check those out. And we got a lot more to schedule and put up there. So I'm trying to get them all out now. I'm just waiting on Wheat to send me a time for the interview. I know he's probably sleeping it, because he's been on those pain meds. So we got time, though. We got time. We got plenty of time. Alley Cat, our real one. Facts. Post that members only stream after you done. Make it public. Absolutely. Absolutely, Kahuna. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. We'll turn that on to public probably after the stream. You know what I'm saying? Big old hugs. They're doing construction work outside my house too. You see how I don't ever want to leave the live? I was on Trauma's live before this live, and I'm probably going to go back over to Trauma's live because I think he's still live. In fact, let me do this. Would you make a bong out of Hot Wheels? I would do that. That would be actually pretty damn cool. I never thought about it, but that sounds pretty fucking dope, actually, Kahuna.
Right, bet I got you, brother.
Oh, they got Larry in there too. Yeah, that's what's up. All right. If you guys want more content, hit that link. Go over and show some love to Trauma, and let's go raid his live. How's that sound? I'm gonna tell him. I'll smoke a cigarette. Hey, that's what's up. I'll smoke a cigarette with you. All right, I'm going to let him know. Yeah, we coming through for a raid. Let's go. All right, everybody. Much love to y'all. We got Friday Friday Night Live coming tomorrow. That's gonna be nice. What do we got? What do we got on Saturday? Ryan Bronson, dude's nice. If you haven't heard of him, his link tree is in the posted video. So go check him out. Do your research. Then we got on Sunday Emmanuel Brown, King Dow, and Sari Savvy coming through on Sunday, and Mike Squires on Tuesday. So we got some great interviews coming up, man. Not that we haven't had great interviews, because we always have great interviews, but you know, we got some stellar ones coming up now. I hope everybody has a great day. Let's go over there and show Trauma some love, man. I'll see you guys on the next one, all right? Peace.